Ricky Barrier maintains an orchard of fruit trees on his farm in Grayson County, ground zero in Virginia for damages from Hurricane Helene.
What you get with a hurricane is wind and rain and usually some damage, but not to what you see here. I mean, this is the entire tree. I mean, you're seeing what looks like a picked tree here that was not picked at all. This was completely blown off from the hurricane.
Amy Byington knew as soon as the storm arrived, farmers in Southwest Virginia would need help. She works as an extension agent in Lee County on the far western tip of Virginia and drew on lessons learned by neighbors in Kentucky who faced devastating tornadoes in 2021.
It became obvious that we had counties that the flood damage was just so substantial and that we were going to need to do something. My counterparts in eastern Kentucky kind of experienced this, and I had been around some of their relief efforts. So whenever the question came of trying to help, I decided that I wanted to make sure that I could help any way I could.
So far, the response team from other farmers as well as the public at large has been overwhelming and emotional.
Sometimes Southwest Virginia especially doesn't necessarily feel as connected to the rest of the state. And so it's meant a lot to have people across the state reach out and you know, make us feel like, yes, you're part of Virginia and we've got your back.
Emotions remain raw for many of the farmers in Grayson County, where even recalling the day the storm hit can be gut-wrenching.
If a fella hadn't lived through this, it's something else. But, bear with me, I mean.
Take your time.
With all the help, we appreciate it. I mean, some of these people lost every day. I guess we're fortunate where we live and everything. We can get by with a few fences and some stuff, and some people lost some crops and some hay.
Joins is like many farmers who, although they know they need help, are also aware that others need even more assistance. While that may be admirable, some farmers may be missing out on resources available to them. Linwood and Becky Broadus are crop farmers in Caroline County and have helped lead classes in the agricultural community aimed at addressing farmer stress.
A lot of us farmers, anybody, we try to keep it to ourselves or keep it inside because we don't want to bring other people into it and have them worried as well. But a big piece of that is encouraging someone to talk. It may be going and talking with your pastor. It may be actually seeking someone in the medical field, or just finding another farmer who's willing to sit down and talk or take you for a ride on the combine or the tractor or whatever, just so that they don't feel alone.
Farmers are also encouraged to call the AgriStress helpline during difficult times. The number 1-833-897-2474 provides 24-hour access to professionals who can support someone in need and help find mental health services in their community. There's also been a series of farm dinner theaters in which farmers portray characters going through stresses related to the job. They're put on by the group Agribility Virginia. These programs encourage discussion about difficult topics such as stress, safety, and exhaustion. More of these dinners are planned for 2025. For details, go to Agribility Virginia's Facebook page. Agrisafe.org is also a great website for farmers looking for help. Virginia cooperative extension agents are stressing that while help is definitely needed now, recovery is a long-term proposition for Southwest Virginia.
Certainly hay and fencing supplies are the things that are most needed. Financial resources, immediate needs through feed and those kinds of things have largely been met. So now we're shifting to the longer term recovery. It's putting back the infrastructure, the fences, the barns, rebuilding water gaps, rebuilding bridges and roads to access a lot of areas of the farm that we just can't even get to right now.
While everybody wants to help right now, there'll be as much need 6 months from now as there is right now. And maybe even more timely. When folks have find a chance to heal and get everything, it's hard to build fence when you've got 100 oak trees that you need to pull out of the way just to get to the fence. Right. And it just takes time to do that safely.
If you want to donate, Virginia Cooperative Extension has a website with all the information needed. go to the web address on screen. Virginia Foundation for Agriculture, Innovation, and Rural Sustainability also has a webpage for anyone interested in donating financial resources. The fund has received approximately 25 applications for assistance. So far, between $60,000 and $70,000 have been donated. In Grayson County, Virginia, I'm Burke Moeller reporting.